It's Saturday night in Seoul, and everyone is out enjoying Korean fried chicken and beer. But it's not just American-style food that the Koreans have adopted. They love America's national sport too, baseball. I've got us some amazing munchies.
Oh my
goodness. Get ready. Welcome to Korean Food Made Simple. Korean fried chicken, or KFC as it's known here, might have been inspired by the American version 20 years ago, but the Koreans do it very differently. This is a classic case of where they've taken something American and made it so much better. And they have this really great technique of double frying it. And they render the fat out in the first fry, and then the second fry, they get the juiciness of the skin locked in somehow. This really is my guilty pleasure.
It might not be the most traditional dish, but it is a popular modern classic. This young graduate spent 3 years perfecting his chicken recipe. And in a few months, he's grown from a tiny stall to a 3-story restaurant with queues around the block.
Hello, Judy.
Hi, how are you?
How are you?
I love the name of your restaurant.
Yeah.
Chicken in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Why do you call it that?
It's handmade.
So everything is fresh. You
Yeah.
make it here. And you spent a really long time developing a secret recipe. How long?
3 years.
3 years. That's like
Yeah.
a PhD in
Yeah.
fried chicken. Oh my gosh, this is massive. You have lots of different types of fried chicken on here. Wow, that's really good.
Oh, thank you.
That was really tasty. I heard your secret lies in some of your marinade.
Yeah.
What is in your marinade?
Garlic and ginger, onions, and basil, rosemary, oregano. Tastes good and homemade.
What a combination. This is another winning combination.
Yeah.
Beer,
치맥.
chicken,
Chicken and 맥주. 맥주
Chicken.
is beer.
chicken, and a cold beer.
Yeah.
I love it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Cheers. I'm literally obsessed with Korean fried chicken. And since it's a Korean American thing, it really echoes to me, and I feel like I am destined to develop the best Korean fried chicken. And what I'm doing here is I've got just a pre-coating of corn flour, which is gonna suck out all the moisture from the skin. A little bit of baking powder, and I put some salt and pepper just to have a little bit of seasoning. Lay them out so nothing's touching. And this is gonna sit out for about 30 minutes to an hour so that they dry, and that's all set. Wash your hands when you're working with chicken. And then the second part of my ultimate nerdy fried chicken is the batter. I'm starting out with corn flour and half the amount of plain flour, and the same amount of matzo meal. Now, this is another Korean American twist that I've added. And matzo meal is Jewish flatbread cracker, if you will. And I like it because it retains its crispiness for a lot longer than regular breadcrumbs. Some baking powder, some garlic powder. Now I'm gonna add some onion powder, black pepper, sea salt, chili flakes, the gochugaru, which is gonna add some heat and smokiness, and the Korean chili paste, which is gochujang. A bit of water now. And then the geeky ingredient today is vodka. And vodka is a little trick that I learned from working in kitchens about how to keep crusts thin and crispy. My oil's at about 180, 360, so I'm good to go. Grab a chicken thigh, and I'm gonna shake off anything that's excess. And my technique is that you hold it in the oil just for a few seconds, just to get a seal. Otherwise, it's gonna sink straight to the bottom and stick to the bottom. And then you can let it go. And you should always fry with a thermometer, just so you can keep track of your temperature as well. And you do have to be careful when you're cooking with hot oil. And since those thighs were quite large, that's gonna take about 10 minutes to cook. And Korean fried chicken is always served with a little bit of something on the side. And this side is with pickled radish. These are Korean radishes. Any white radish will do. And it adds a really great crunch and tartness. This is a really simple, quick, and easy recipe. Everything is about cutting things down into bite-sized pieces so that they're small enough to eat with chopsticks. Sugar, splash of rice wine vinegar, equal amount of water. And I give this a little bit of a shaky. You want that sugar to dissolve. And I like to leave this for 24 hours at room temperature to ferment, but you can eat them right away. And you have a little bit of a last-minute pickle. This has been about 10 minutes now. These are looking, beautifully golden brown. Wings are definitely my favorite part of the bird. Nuts from when I was a kid, and I used to just love the skin on chicken. These don't take as long to cook either, about 6 to 8 minutes. And I've made a little bit of extra sauce on the side. This just has soy sauce, sesame oil, garlic, ginger, gochujang, and brown sugar. I'm gonna add a little bit of American twist, ketchup. It's almost like an Asian style barbecue sauce. I'm gonna serve up. The thing with fried chicken is that you have to eat it while it's piping hot. The faster you eat it, the crispier it'll be. Oh, I love this. And this is my ultimate Korean fried chicken. Wow, I can eat a bucket of these.